What's going on, y'all? So listen. What's going on, you guys? So we are back again for another. A bitch. A bitch is tired. Girl, I'm so baby, and I know exactly, baby, ladies, okay, ladies, y'all get it. All that's all I need to say, bitch. Okay, it is beating my ass up, and I'm anemic at the same time. So therefore, baby, like all the energy that I do have is just been drained. It's draining the fuck out of me for the past couple of days. Okay, and I don't know how I'm gonna survive it. All right, bitch, I was at work like this. How am I gonna get through this shit? But anyway, I'm here for y'all, okay? Listen, this is our kind of people. First of fucking all, and second of all, no. Our kind of people is not coming back until January 11th. I don't appreciate the way that they are doing this show because y'all are watching. I don't care what nobody say. People are watching this show. I don't know what the outcome is going to be. If it comes back for a season 2, I will be glad. If it comes back for a season 1, another. If it doesn't, I wouldn't be surprised. So I think it's up in the air. I don't know, but at the same time, people are watching. There do be a lot of tweets on the hashtag when I look at it on Twitter. Finally, y'all watching the reviews or whatever, it gets over 3,000 views every time. So I don't know, but I'm upset at the fact that they keep on breaking and breaking and breaking and breaking. Like, damn, bitch. But everything going on, like for the winter finales and stuff, and then coming back afterwards for the holidays or whatever, Christmas and New Year's. So this ain't coming back till January. I'm just like, girl, we just went on break. Now y'all breaking again, bitch. We could have been done with the season by now. To be quite honest, the World Series came on and fucked us up for like 2 weeks. We literally could have been done with the season by now because I only think it's 12 episodes, right? This episode 9. This episode 9, so let's get into it. What is this called? Twice as hard and twice as good. Baby, this episode was good, okay? This episode was good for 2 people. Aunt Piggy, a.k.a. Miss Patricia, a.k.a. Big Mama from Power, okay? Listen, Debbie Morgan been going through a whole bunch of stuff these past couple of weeks on these shows, okay, girl? Mama jetted her ass up out of here last week or 2 weeks ago, okay? And then came back this week like ain't nothing happened. I said, oh, bitch, that's how we gonna play it because she showed, ain't nobody say nothing about her being gone last week. Bitch, I would have been mad, okay? You could go play with your little cronies or whatever, go play Biz Wiz, as you said, if that's what it was all about, you know what I'm saying? You could have just been like, Angela, listen, I'm about to go kick it with my girls right quick, and that's good. You left like a thief in the night with left a letter on the door, okay? You left a letter on the damn table, and that's how I would have knew something suspicious was going on. Because since when's auntie do that? We close like this. And all I gotta say, to be quite honest, girl, everybody and their mama been lying to Angela since day goddamn one. And I just don't understand it. Okay? What did Angela do to anybody to deserve the disrespect that she been getting? Okay? It's just because of the sins of the mother? So you gonna take it out on the child because you couldn't take it out on the mama? Bitch, go take it out on Teddy, okay? Meanwhile, Aunt Piggy came back, bitch. Okay, she said, listen, I was up there in Boston. I was playing with the girls. We went to go shopping. We was gossiping. We was playing Biz Wiz and all that stuff. And, Eve, or I should say, Angela, she trying to get ready for the little Eve's Crown distribution deal that she feel like she getting, or she was preparing herself to get because she knew that she was getting, okay? This is the whole reason why she came down there to get into this incubator program to help get distribution to put Eve's Crown, which is her mother's brand, onto a national scale, okay? And it just reminded me of something that Robin said. Bitch, how did this come into play? Okay? Whoever would have thought I would be quoting something that Robin from the Real Housewives of Potomac had said. Okay? Sometimes you got to know your brand and know that, baby, sometimes I just do a little bit better at e-commerce than I do in a national store. Okay? So maybe, Angela, with all this stuff being thrown at you at this particular moment, maybe I'm sitting here thinking like, baby, maybe the e-commerce shit is really the way to go. Okay? Really the way to go at this point. Because we saw what happened. Aunt Peggy turned around and she looked at herself in the mirror and it was almost like, oh, bitch, I can't deal with this. I said, Aunt Peggy, what is going on? Girl, you are giving me the auntie off of Ease by You. You are giving me that character, okay? You finna do some spells? Put your hands out so I can read it. y'all know that's what she was giving. Ooh, that was my favorite character from David Morgan, okay? Because, bitch, she did that, okay? And if you ain't never seen East Bayou, bitch, how the fuck not? You got BET. They used to play this shit like 15,000 times back to back, back to back, okay? But anyway, meanwhile, you got, Raymond ass. Okay, Morris Chestnut, he fine. We gotta admit that. He fine. My gay ass can admit that. That motherfucker, the finest he ever been was in The Best Man. Cause when every time that scene where he come, I'm sorry that I keep on getting distracted. Every time he walked up, I see that scene where he walk up in the restaurant and they just all, oh my god, and he's just, I'm like, yeah, I see it. I see it, bitch. He up in there with his titties out. I mean, he in the showers or whatever. And then here come Layla, or I should say Leah and her titties or whatever. And she was like, you need some help? Because you've been up in here for like 30 minutes. You know, he up in there just trying to think, okay? Just let the man think. That's my special time. Trying to get stuff together, whatever. You know, I said, okay, cool. At least at this point, I'm feeling like, and we're getting the sense that everybody is on the same page, okay? Meanwhile, you got Quincy over there playing around with little Sloan, okay? I thought her name was Simone, but it's Sloan, okay? Listen, as they call her, the house manager's granddaughter, the girl, the head maid, you know, you want to be technical, that's basically what it is, okay? They up there playing around, kissing. You know, she hiding from her grandmama and all that stuff. He hiding up in the closet. I said, baby, come on up to the closet, okay? Come on up out that closet, baby boy. But, she was like, listen, I'm tired of doing all of this, you know, sneaking around. It's just been so stressful. He was like, who? You want to go to a party? Sure, I'm down. I said, girl, you want to go to a party with these rich kids? Okay. I don't know if they party like the rest of us. So they down for that. Meanwhile, Angela is on this kick trying to find Tariq. Tariq out there jogging or whatever, and Tariq still up in his feelings, okay? Let me tell you something, Tariq. You're about to lose your woman because Angela is better than me, okay? Because Angela is trying with you. You know what I'm saying? She is trying with you. You disrespected the hell out of her at her own daddy's party, okay? Because you and your feelings about your father. She was just trying to be there for you, trying to make sure that your sensibilities and everything and your emotions were in check. And you basically, I want to talk about this right here, right now. I said, damn. Okay, that's what we doing? That's what we doing? Then you want to come up into her house all drunk and stuff? I mean, granted, if I would have saw what I saw, I probably would have snapped off too a little bit. But now you don't even want her to explain. You don't even want her to check up. And you talk about some, you know, she interrupting your jog and all that shit. I said, Angela, get back up in the car. Get back in the don't be chasing after no man. Okay, at this point, you know, you chased after some of them that's worth it. Tariq is acting like he ain't worth it, bitch. Okay, I ain't known you let on, so I ain't finna chase after you. Meanwhile, they talking about the Gracities, okay? The stuff that's about to be happening with the Gracities, and they about to be, you know, meeting up with the old alumni and all this stuff. You got a DuPont up there, okay? Miss Olivia DuPont, Raymond mama. Bitch, I wanted to slap her throughout this. Listen, they say respect your elders. But this bitch, wow. Wow, okay? When I tell you disrespect for no goddamn reason, listen, and it was the same argument that I had about Leah. I understand that your daddy did something to your mother and then hear a sibling from you as well, but the sibling did absolutely nothing to you. So why are you upset and why are you taking it out on Angela? And she's showing that she really don't want nothing from y'all. She's just trying to get her business up off the ground. So Leah, she changed her focal after the daddy had the heart attack and they buddies. You know what I'm saying? Let's be sisters together. Yay. UNITY. You and us will never part. You know, I had to think about it, bitch. Okay, whatever. But I was just like, okay, that's cool. Meanwhile, you got Olivia up here throwing shots, basically telling this girl in front of everybody that she ain't worth it and she ain't good enough to be up in there. Okay, that people gonna be looking down on her. No, bitch, you the only one that's really looking down on her, and everybody else that they are, they know how to keep it to themselves. But you gonna embarrass her in front of the whole thing, you know. And getting upset at the fact that she's talking back. But you looking at her like she's trash. You looking at her like she talks too much or, you know, she voices her opinion too much. But yet the same thing that you accusing her of, you're literally standing up there doing it. So how does that make you better? And how did that make her last? I'm sitting here like, oh, the contradictions that's going on. And Leah see the stuff that's happening, right? And so at this point, Leah was like, going after Angela because Angela had to leave because she was about to whack that bitch. I said, I know that's right because mama needs to get popped, okay? I would say pop that wig off, but when she was sitting in that chair, I said that might be her hair. Because I was looking at the scalp, okay? Listen, I said dust it up a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But at this point, Angela was like, listen, I ain't got time to be dealing with these snooty ass people. I don't need the gracities and nothing like that to get my business about the ground. Okay, as soon as I get this distribution deal, I'm good. Leah said, listen, girl, it ain't gonna happen. Let's go talk to Diddy. Diddy said, since Alex ass want to put out there about my Parkinson, business ain't really been doing that great, so we have to cut the incubator program. So therefore, you need the gracities, and I'm gonna help your ass out. I said, ain't this about a bitch? Girl, Alex gotta go, okay? Alex wasn't even on this episode, but I want Leah and Angela to hunt her down and to just be like, sister power. Just do her, okay? Just take her out because this is so wrong. This is so wrong, people get revenge on other people and not realizing the effects that it will have on other people that's around them that ain't had nothing to do with it, okay? And that's exactly what's going on. They just want to see the shit crumble. I said, wow, this is crazy. People are crazy with their vendettas. Anyway, so after that, you got Leah talking about some weird sisterhood, girl. I'm finna tell you all about these people, okay? You got this girl, all right, she this. And then you got this girl, also, her name is Giselle Hillsgard, okay? Giselle, she the big dundada, okay? Her great-great-grandma was the one that was helping to start the Grace of these. And, she the big head bitch up in charge or whatever. That's the one that you need to literally... That's who you look for when we go to the thing, right? And I was like, this is cute. She's giving her all this stuff or whatever. So Leah said, oh, and let me go get this other person, okay? Let me show you some other stuff. She was like, damn, girl, you giving me all this inside information. She was like, listen, this is what you do for family. I said, oh, Leah, the way we have come... Oh, we've come such a long way. This is the progress that I like to see, okay? I don't like the family fighting. Meanwhile, she go open up a book and she see this photo. And I said, it's 3 women. And she just stopped and she was just like... And she flipped it over and it says, the Grace Cities presentation or whatever, 1984. You see Olivia, who just said they don't let people of lower class up into the Grace Cities. Talking about Angela, okay? They don't let her kind in there. They only let the rich blood up in there. And you also see Rose Franklin, who is Leah's mom. And then you see who else? Angela's moms. I said, oh, what's this? Explain this picture. Because I was looking like, Leah, what's going on? Why are you looking like that? Meanwhile... You got Angela coming home. She see Nate. Baby, when Miss Piggy came up in there. Girl, not Miss Piggy. Piggy. When Piggy came home and Nate came up out that closet, out that shower or that room or whatever with that towel on. Now, see, listen, I'm gay as shit, but bitch, I can appreciate a nice body. I said that V. That V was looking good. Listen, I always wanted a cut like that, but I just know my body ain't never gonna... That just depressed me because I just know my body ain't... I'll be 1, 2, 3. It just ain't never gonna happen. Like, bitch, do I gotta go to... No, we're not gonna do that. But I said, damn, Nate. God damn, Nate. And then when, I'm finna objectify these men because y'all be objectifying women. So let me objectify y'all for a second. Equal opportunity up in this bitch, okay? Nate came through with his body, yada, yada. I said, oh, muscle, bitch. Pop, pop, pop. I see what the girls be seeing, okay? I see what y'all girls be seeing. And then when Lance Gross came through or whatever, Mr. Tariq, I said, oh, you cute for your little size or whatever, but you can tone it up just a little bit because I want your V to pop just like Nate popped, okay? Because Nate V was on point. I said, damn. Pull the towel up. I don't want to see all that. It look like it's going to top. It was sitting right there on the back of his ass. I said, oh, he got a little bubble back there too. Y'all know I love ass. But anyway, moving on from that. But she had to go over there, tell Nate what was going on and all this stuff. And he up it. Girl, I don't even... Moving on. I said, all right, the fact that Nate is still up in his house is just... kind of irritated me a little bit, because if you're trying to get your man back or get back on track, why this man still up in your house? Meanwhile, Olivia coming over there talking to Raymond, okay, trying to get all up in his business about the Darman and all this stuff, and what's going on, how Teddy got the shares, and what's going on between you and Jack and all this stuff. Okay, Raymond showing her about the shell company. Our Legacy LLC is a shell company. You can't do nothing with it because it's just a company on paper, okay? And so um she was like, Teddy setting the company up to fail. So he was like, listen, at this point, Jack is pissed off at me. Well, we ain't seeing eye to eye. I'm gonna let him calm down a little bit, and then I'll go over there and take care of it. Mama is doing all this stuff because it's about legacy for her, and then it goes a little bit deeper because she wanted to run the company. Okay, she thought when the daddy was gonna die that he was going to get it over to her, but that didn't happen. It went over there to Raymond. All right, and so she feeling a little way. Now she really want the company back into control, so she can get her hands on it. And Raymond is just like, listen, just let me handle this shit. You stay out of all of this stuff, okay? Meanwhile, you got Nikki over there playing around with Taylor. All right, Taylor up there, Taylor is seesawing between these girls, and I just don't like it, okay? I just don't like it. It's because they're family, and you know exactly what you're doing, okay? Bitch, you are giving us lesbians a bad name, okay? Listen, because they be playing games just like this for real. I said, well, maybe this is somewhat of an accurate situation, because we seesaw, all right? The ex is never gone. You see how the ex is still up in the goddamn picture? Girl, Nikki and freaking Taylor up there trying to talk. Here come Lauren because she see them up there dancing and all huddled up and kissing or whatever. So Lauren, she felt the need to come bust that up. Okay, she was like, "Oh my God, Nikki, I need to talk to you. Excuse me, like, no, I need to talk to Taylor. Nikki, it's nothing like that. It's nothing like that. But I just really need to talk to her." I said, "Girl, what you need to talk to her about?" Oh, she want to tell her about the little key card. Oh my God, I think my mom is cheating on my dad. Now let me tell you something. I thought that they were on the rocks for a little bit, but I thought they was getting back together. But then I saw this key card from Uncle Jack's room. Like, what should I do? Taylor was like, listen, if you want to tell. But listen, I was in the same situation where I thought my stepdaddy was cheating on him. I mean, on my mama. Imagine she said my third stepdaddy. I said, bitch, what? 3 times? Oh, if it's 3 stepdaddy, that means your mama was married 4 times, okay? 4 times. Your daddy, your stepdaddy, your stepdaddy, your stepdaddy. Bitch, what? Okay? And then she said, listen, I thought he was cheating. I saw him with a woman. Come to find out that woman was his boss, and they were not doing anything out of the ordinary. And I caused the breakup to the family. That fucked me up a little bit, but see, you don't want that to happen, okay? And so at this point, she trying to figure out what it is that she gonna do. Nikki over there looking at them. They are getting a little close or whatever. Because I'm like, Lauren, you ain't slick. You using any and everything. This is manipulation. You using any and everything to get your ass back up in that little cuddle situation with Nikki. I mean, Taylor. It's understandable. Taylor, a decent looking girl. Okay, she a little cutie. I ain't even gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? Stud power. Okay, well, she give off that masculine, feminine energy. All right. So, androgyny. That's what it is, all right? Meanwhile, you get Angela, she up there trying to study these whole little stuff that she got to do for the Graceties with Nikki. Nikki up there talking about I want to go to the boarding school that Taylor and Lauren go to. I said, Nikki, no, we not turning into that. Okay, no, we not turning into that. We are not about to be on here 17 or however age y'all are chasing after a bitch that don't know what she want, okay? And she knows she gay, but she don't know who she want, all right? She trying to make y'all sister wives, okay? Trying to make y'all cousin sisters, all right? And we ain't got time for that. We don't have time for that, all right? This is your first. You'll find somebody better, okay? Because mama playing games, and Angie said that was cute or whatever, and them school will be great to have you, but I ain't got the money because I ain't get that distribution deal, okay? So we gonna have to figure some stuff out. Meanwhile, you got Olivia coming up in there basically talking to Leah, and Leah trying to understand what the fuck is the issue with freaking Angela, and why you coming at her the way that you coming at her. Like, girl, stop it. Oh, she's trash, just like her mother, and I can't believe that you don't see it. I said, girl, what is she trash for? She ain't done nothing but try to promote her brand as she should. As she should, the same way y'all did. The only difference is she didn't come from money doing it, okay? So she got to go a little bit harder. And I said, you should respect that hustle that she has. And this episode literally was like the battle of the generations, okay? That's basically what it is. The old school of thought and the new present school of thought. You know what I'm saying? Because Olivia, older people, they're so stuck in their ways. They're so stuck in their ways, and they're not trying to see the progression that's going on, all right? Meanwhile, Teddy out there messing around with Raymond, not in that way. Raymond was minding his business. Teddy come out there jangling all the alcohol or whatever. He was like, listen, if you wanted to talk, go ahead and talk. You ain't got to come out here playing no games like this. And, you know, it's the same back and forth. But we found out that we thought that Teddy was the one that got to Jack. Jack was the one that came to Teddy and sold him his shares, okay? He said the boy wanted to let them shares off so bad that he accepted the first offer that I gave him. I said, damn, okay? You know, and Teddy felt like he got a little one up. But then, you know, Raymond said, that's cute or whatever, but you know I got one thing that you ain't got. You. Okay, that's why you doing all this, because your youth is all gone and you ain't got that much time. But see, bitch, I can rebuild, okay, and I can continue. You can't. I said, oh, why do we have to go to the ageism? Okay, why do we have to do that? That's funny. Meanwhile, Angela go back up in her house. Okay, you know, she trying to get a particular product because she looked at old girl Giselle. I said Giselle. When they said Giselle, I said, bitch, Giselle from Potomac better not be on here. It was another light-skinned girl, but it wasn't her. It was old girl from Madea Family Reunion. I would never forget listening to the read when Kid Fury did her voice when she was standing up in there crying, and she was, you let him break me. That is the funniest episode of the read. If y'all don't listen to that podcast, y'all need to. But bitch, I said, oh, that's Sean. Oh, girl, I ain't seen you in a minute, okay? So, you know, Angela wanted to get some stuff with her hair texture or whatever just to get to her, you know, so she could suck up and all this stuff, make a good presentation so that she can get into the graceties for her shit, you know what I'm saying? So while she go up in her little closet trying to look at her little product, she was like, okay, this one right here, 4C. All right, she moved the box and 2 vials of drugs come down. I said, what is that? Is that coke? Girl, I said, who up there doing the... I said, who doing the sniff boogie? No, not Nathan. Baby, Angela had his bags and shit ready when he came through. Okay, she was like, you gonna do this shit? You got this shit? Because he was like, yeah, I was looking for some jobs. This is what he said earlier. He was out there in Boston looking for jobs and stuff, but the only jobs was from people that, you know, went to jail with him and they was illegal. And he was like, I ain't trying to get back in jail or nothing like that. Okay, so now Angela was like, so this the jobs that you was talking about? It's one thing to come back in my life, but you're not finna come back up in Nikki's nice and be a deadbeat or her, whatever. You can get your shit and get out until you get your stuff together. I said, see, first of all, Nate shouldn't have been there. Nate should never have been there, to be quite honest. That's how I feel. Now when you got a man and you talking about something, you gonna tell him, unpick that. Listen, ain't got nothing going on. It ain't nothing going on. Ain't no unresolved issues. I said that's a lie. You see that fine man right there? Bitch, my gay ass would have kissed him. Okay? On the cheek. On the cheek. On the cheek, okay? Cause girl. On the cheek, okay? Hey, Nate. There you go. Meanwhile, the party happening on the beach, okay? And everybody there, Quincy then brought Sloan. This little girl come up to Quincy and was like, hey, Quincy. No wonder how come you haven't been texting me back. Because you brought a girl. He was like, hey, this is my girl, Sloan. You know, she the granddaughter of the house manager. And old girl looked at her like, and walked away. I said, now, bitch, why you say that? Now, Quincy, we're going to have to teach you how to interact with these people, because this is not the way, okay? You ain't have to put all that information out there. And Sloan said, listen, don't you ever introduce me to nobody like that. House manager around these rich folks, y'all might as well be, these rich folks, it's the same equivalence, and they already know that it means mate, okay? And she was like, you know what? He was like, I'm sorry. He was like, you know what? It's just my insecurities or whatever. I said, no, Sloan, you got the right to be mad, okay? That's what Solange said. I got the right to be mad. No. Bitch, fuck it, y'all know. Meanwhile, Olivia going over there to Jack's bungalow. I said, Olivia, what are you doing? Olivia was messy as hell this episode. I said, girl, what is happening? She up there talking. Hey, little Jackie, you know you was always up in my liquor cabinet and you did this. I said, See, now you're consorting with the enemy. And this is what I don't like, okay? I said, Olivia, what is the point? You going behind your son's back to get on his side? What's happening? Now, at first, she was warming him up, okay? They sitting there drinking gin. There was a particular type of gin that she liked that he had. And, he up there talking about doing some cocaine. I said, sir, have some respect for your elders. She said, people like us don't do cocaine no more. Okay, that shit went out in the 80s. Okay, we don't do nothing like that no more. Okay, so put that away. Meanwhile, she gets from being all nice and talking about the past to, listen, bitch, why you sell your shit to goddamn Teddy? What you gonna do is you gonna get them things back, okay? Let me tell you the history of the family, all right? Your family helped my family out back in the day when we couldn't get loans because we was black, okay? And then my family, we paid y'all back 100-fold. So what you gonna do is you gonna get us them goddamn shares back. That's what the hell you gonna do. You know, at this point, Jack looking like, okay, so that's what you came over here. You trying to threaten me and make it seem as if I'm supposed to be scared or whatever, bitch. But nah, it ain't finna happen. It is what it is. You know, he gets up. He was trying to go towards her, whatever. She said, don't you put your hands on me. And she did like this. Boom. I said, well, damn, how drunk was Jack? Because he was drinking before she came, because she didn't really push him that hard. But that motherfucker tumbled back into a glass table and it went all up in his neck and sliced it and killed his ass. And I said, God damn. It reminded me of that scene on Greenlee when Grace and Uncle Mac was going at it. I said, oh shit. I said, Jack, get up. I said, ma'am, get your ass up out of there. Girl, get your ass out of there. And the whole time I'm thinking, wipe off the doorknobs. Please wipe the stuff down. Girl, this lady did not do that. And not only did she not do that, she left the cup that had her lipstick on there. I said, oh, no. Okay, since you up here, you know, you're coming for Angela's throat, talking about she trash, but yeah, you out here committing murder. So who the trash one now? Okay? Then you got the beach scene coming back up with Nikki and freaking Taylor all hugged up or whatever, you know, and Nikki was telling her about the going to the freaking boarding school. I said, girl, let that go. Here comes Taylor. Here comes Lauren. Oh my God. Taylor, I need to talk to you, okay? Listen, Nikki, it's nothing. It's nothing, really. She's just helping me with something. It's personal. I said, girl, if you gotta preface it like that, we already know your intentions. So she go over there and she said, listen, I already know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go over there and confront Uncle Jack, okay? Baby, Nikki went with her because she said, could you come with me? I said, why you gotta pull her into your shit? Girl, they went over there. I said, don't go. Don't go. Bitch, they opened up that door and their Uncle Jack was laying there. I said, oh no, oh no. All I'm thinking about is fingerprints for the whole family just being on the doorknobs and everything, okay? Hair follicles coming out and all that. Skin residue just coming out from shock, you know, just falling and everything. And DNA. That's all I'm thinking, okay? I said, oh, y'all ain't gonna be able to buy y'all way up out of this if y'all get caught, okay? And it didn't even have to be. So at this point, Raimi gets who finds out, okay? We at the Gracies and Angela come up in there. Excuse me, you guys, sinuses. Angela come up in there. She just looking around or whatever. She see old girl Gazelle, okay? I said, okay, Gazelle. Giselle. That's her name. All right. And she was like, hey, girl, listen, I'm so-and-so. She was running down her resume. And Giselle was like, oh, somebody did their research or whatever. You did your study and all this stuff. She was like, girl, yeah, let me tell you something. I'm out here trying to promote my product, Ease Crown, okay? You know, this is my new product, whatever it was called. I forget. Something pudding or whatever. And she was like, girl, this will look good. Make your curls pop and bring it back to the natural states and all that stuff. She's selling herself, okay? And sometimes, it no matter where it is, sometimes you just have to take the opportunity when it's presented to you because you never know when you're going to get it again, okay? And that's what Angela does, all right? And Olivia sees this and comes in front of her while she's talking to Giselle and embarrasses the hell out of her, make her feel small as hell, like we don't do this, okay? This is what, you know, this is why your kind don't get let into the Gracies and all this shit and woo woo woo. I said, you disrespectful old bitch. Meanwhile, Leah seeing all this, and Leah had to tell Miss Olivia, bitch, you gonna have to calm that shit down, okay? You up here preaching about all this stuff or whatever that you don't want happening up in the Great Cities, and how she said, bitch, you should have had went to ethics class just like your daughter. I said, oh no, don't bring my child up in this, okay? But Leah cussed that little lady out without cussing her out, okay? She cussed her out in rich folks language, you know what I'm saying? You know, which uppity black folks language, okay? Without a curse word. Told that bitch to go lay her ass down because she a little bit drunk because you talking mess, all right? All this shit that you talking. You taking all your hostility out on Angela because you wanted so bad to have some money and be a part of the Darman, situation, but your husband said no, and he finally gave you some money, and you were supposed to invest it in Eve's Crown back in the day, and then instead of doing that, you got mad at Eve because she fucked around with Teddy and messed up their investment or whatever. So now you taking it out on Angela. I said, bitch, come again. Come again. Why? Bitch, are you serious? She messed up my stuff and she messed up my money and blah, blah. I said, girl, get over it. You got money 10 times over and you got other opportunities. You mean to tell me ain't no other opportunity ever coming in your life so that you can invest money in this or whatever and show your husband that you can do this and do that? Why are you living for a man? Okay, her whole thing was you supposed to be here supporting your man or whatever, uplifting your man, because that's what she kept on telling Leah about Raymond. I said, girl, if you don't sit your ass down, Leah had to tell her about herself. Okay, she said, listen, I'm putting you on ice because she the president, Leah, and she telling her, you ain't gonna come for Angela no more. I said, that's how you stand up for your motherfucking sister, bitch. Do that shit, okay? Meanwhile, the kids telling them about the whole situation, seeing Uncle Jack. I thought mommy was cheating around with Uncle Jack. Listen, I was not. He gave me the card. He was drunk as shit. I wasn't going to go over there. But Raymond, I should have told you earlier. Now, I was thinking that she had told him at the end of last week's episode, and that's why he came over there to Jack and beat his ass, okay? But come to find out that wasn't it. Jack believed her. Raymond believed her. Meanwhile, we get over there to freaking Piggy. Angela came home and Aunt Piggy had to tell her, listen, that wasn't Nate drugs, that was mine. Listen, the reason why I had to leave was because your damn daddy was holding my secrets all over my head, okay? About some mess that I did back in the day when I was a crackhead. I said, wait a minute. Now, see, on Power, Big Mama was the goddamn alcoholic. Now, on here, she was a crackhead, and she done relapsed and everything. She said, listen, my only flaw besides doing the crack, was I fell in love with my dealer, Darius, all right? And we got into it one night. He came at me, tried to choke me out. I grabbed a freaking knife and I stabbed his ass, okay? I was scared. And the nigga didn't get up. He didn't get up. All right, and that's been holding over my head ever since, okay? Teddy been dangling that shit, and I need to go to an NA meeting. I said, bitch. She was like, Teddy ain't who he think he is. He ain't who you think he is. I know, I believe you. I said, of course, Angela, you gonna believe. I would too, because we already know Teddy ain't shit. All right, truth be told, I feel as though Teddy really did kill Tariq Daddy, okay? I feel as though that's what really happened. Meanwhile, she bringing Nate back to apologize to him. They wind up kissing, and she was like, oh my God, no, I can't do this. I'm still trying to work things out with Tariq. I said, girl, you might as well have let him fuck, okay? At this point, y'all already know that y'all finna get back together. Did that shit with Tariq, because it ain't happening at this moment. Tariq, you're playing yourself, okay? You're letting your opportunity go by, all right? Being up in your feelings. Get up out your feelings. You're about to lose your girl, all right? Meanwhile, Angela get a call from Giselle. She said, bitch, I like the way that you came at me. And I got a little meeting opportunity for you. I said, see, that's how you do that shit. Meanwhile, Nikki and Lauren, they up in Taylor and Lauren, girl, they talking about the whole situation. And them motherfuckers fuck around and kiss. I said, see, Taylor is a toxic bitch. I'm sorry to call her a bitch, but she toxic, okay? She know what she doing. Girl, you trying to have your cake and eat it too. I understand. But no, not cousins, not family. Random bitches, yes. But no, we're not keeping it in the family like that. I said, what is this, Taylor? What is this? Girl, you playing with these girls. Meanwhile, Quincy up there crying and in his feelings about Jack. I said, oh, y'all was really close like that. Okay, if only you knew what your daddy was doing. Okay, and Raymond had to tell his mama, "Oh, you really thought, you got away from this whole thing?" Because he said, "Oh, I went to the police station, told him that, I haven't spoke to Jack in a few days or whatever. He was going off the rails and maybe he had one too many." Okay, but I told him that, and we all know that that's a lie because we know that only one person up in this family drink this particular alcohol, and he had the cup with her lipstick on there. It was like you went over there trying to get him to sell you them to get them shares because you thought, if he was to die or whatever, them shares automatically come back to the family, and you thought that you could get your hands on them, okay? But you not. Your opportunity has passed you. Your opportunity has passed you by, okay? And I was just like, girl, he shut that bitch down, and then he grinned. Did you see that little smirk? Because he was glad because it worked out in his favor because them shares came back. And I was just like, child, this is a mess. All right, this show is good to me. You guys tell me how y'all felt about it, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.